Hi, I'm Richard.
And I'm Ed.
And we're co-founders of interior design studio Angel O'Donnell.
And welcome to our project at One Crown Place.
So we are in the heart of the City of London, on the fringes of the hip Shoreditch, in this architectural icon of a building.
And that's the real inspiration for the designs we're about to show you. The architecture, the local area, the colour, the vibrancy, and especially the amazing views that you get out of every single room.
So let's start off in the dining room. It's fabulous, and let's drink in some of those views. So when we came to design the apartment, the kitchen was already here, but we wanted to bring in colour, pattern and texture into all of the furniture that we were designing. So really adding a couple of the red stools at the breakfast bar and allowing someone who could sit here and enjoy the views whilst having their favourite flat white or cappuccino. And then the big thing was the winter garden, and it was trying to think about how we separated off the space and really zoned it into living and dining. So we chose to make the winter garden into a dedicated dining space with the fantastic made by choice wiggle chairs, which are infamous in the Audley pub in Mayfair, and then the crystal glazed doors to allow you to separate off the space or open it up as you wish. And then obviously we all work from home these days, and what better way than with this fully commissioned Fred Rigby desk, which pivots. So you can enjoy the views from whatever angle you choose to work at. It is really something special. Ed, what do you think? I mean, I love what Fred has produced for us here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a prototype as well, so it's almost like a one of a kind in here. And also, the curves and everything about it just kind of lead you into the living room as well. And because this building is a really interesting shape both externally and internally, we've tried to play with that and make the best of the space. So we have this bespoke curved sofa in the two-tone fabrics, open at one end, so you've kind of got great walk-through. Then also the coffee table, again, it's like an organic shape but in a hard material. So by Pandora Taylor, you've got the Core-10 steel base, which each piece looks almost like a piece of the building that it's sitting in. And then we give it some delicacy as well with this beautiful vertigo pendant light, which just sort of moves in when the windows are open and gives a nice sort of movement to the space as well. And then the rug, what can I say? Nana Marquina, it's almost a bit street arty, it's almost a bit kind of mid-century. So again, bringing in the whole area here with the Shoreditch vibe, the city vibe. You've got the leather chair, for instance, is kind of really sort of slick and polished. So again, bringing in that area that we're sitting in. And then how do we put the TV in or a piece of art in? Well, we cover the wall with this Bonaldo shelving unit. Really simple design. Again, maybe a little touch of mid-century with the brass that you see and the walnut. But again, a really simple piece, but really effective in what is an incredible space. Now this apartment has 3 bedrooms, which are all off the main hallway. So let's start in the principal, which has got amazing views of the London Eye, St Paul's, and all the way out to the south. As we go down into the principal bedroom, it's really important for us to kind of highlight the base build and the original features of the apartment. So this beautiful, big, pivoting, swinging door that leads into the main living area. And then how we want to change and create a new build space, which is often quite angular and cold, into something warm, inviting, and really a home at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Little things like where we've put in this ombre wallpaper, it has such a great effect to soften everything, and it works seamlessly, blending from the darker tones of colours up into the ceiling where it just completely disappears.
It's like someone designed it.
I know. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? But also like bringing in, these kind of beautiful sculptural pieces like this Arteria's console table. It's like a beautiful stone top and really interesting base.
It's like art as well.
Yeah.
Art is so important in everything that we do. So whether it's here with John Goodison and creating something that has colour and pattern and interest to it, or indeed something else, but mixing the mediums of whether it's a painting, it's a sketch,
or photograph,
exactly, sculpture,
exactly,
whatever it can be, to really feel something that is lived in, and it's far from staged. It is, as you said, it's a home.
Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it? But anyway, you're going to show us the principal bedroom, I think.
Come on in, have a look. Throughout the apartment, we worked with Grafenstone paints to decorate throughout. And in here, the soft mint works so well with highlighting the furniture. So we've got this stunning headboard that we designed in-house, which is the burgundy outer frame and the navy on the inside, held together with the straps. And that was a deliberate design choice to make sure that we weren't fettering the switches and the sockets so that they can be easily moved around if it needs to be. And in front of that are our antique walnut bedside tables, which we actually found in one of the antiques markets in Shoreditch, which was a really nice connection to bring the local area into our designs. And obviously here, it's a really international market. There are people from all the four corners of the globe. And that was something that we also wanted to celebrate. So whether it's our Italian rug or the Portuguese bench, or indeed the art that we talked about earlier that is so important from artists all over the world, and giving them a platform. And also what I love is the ensuite here, the crystal glaze window directly in front of. Don't worry, you can make it private if you want to, or for the exhibitionists, you can keep it open. Let's go and have a look. Oh, sorry, we have got the exhibitionist in here.
Oh, you've caught me.
Ed, sorry to disturb your bath.
That's okay.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about the bathroom?
Well, you've got this gorgeous marble top bath, you know, the vanity, double vanity, and the beautiful tiles in the shower, but also the crystal glazed window that you can sit here and look at the view of London. But don't worry, you can always put the blind down, and I'm not always in here.
We'll leave you to it.
Thank you. I'm now going to show you the second bedroom of this 3-bedroom apartment, which has views facing out to Old Street, Shoreditch, and out towards the east. All of our bedrooms, we always want them to really be a sanctuary, and this one is full of texture, calming colours, and really beautiful finishes. So, for example, we created this headboard as well, which has the beautiful honeycomb green velvet. You have a mix of linen and silk and mohair to really layer the bed and make it feel super comfortable and super cozy. The base build lights were these original filament bulbs, so we've just changed the shades on these, and these are really beautiful hand-blown glass from David Hunt Lighting. And even the bedside tables, they have a really interesting wood relief pattern on them, but they're actually metal bedsides. And then around the corner we see we've got the wardrobe space, which we've added a mirror and a little stool. Because it's hidden away from the bedroom slightly, it really creates a nice dressing room feel. And this bedroom has its own ensuite, which is really interesting because it mirrors the finish in the principal bedroom. So you've got these amazing black tiles, a real gloss finish, and they mix this with the slightly more matte metro tile, gives a really nice contrast. And again, you've got the beautiful stone, and then just picked up with a sort of brushed brass hints, and slightly industrial, slightly mid-century lighting, which gives it a really cohesive feel. And here we have the last bedroom, bedroom 3.
But not the least bedroom.
That's true.
Come on in and have a look. So what was important to us here was to keep a really simple design that was playful but worked and really accentuated the stunning views at night that you get from the window. So whether it's the Pandora Taylor headboard that's quite reflective of the building that we're in, i.e. One Crown Place is 2 buildings that have come together. And then we've got these wonderful lampshades from Pookie, and what I love, the Honey Dipper bedside tables, which are really rather lovely. Chair we've made in-house in a soft wool boucle, really to accentuate that feeling of calm and tranquility. And then together with where we've got a wall next to the window, we've made the whole thing curtain, and it just softens everything. And this bedroom benefits from a bathroom just off the hallway. So that's a wrap. I hope that you've enjoyed it today. It's been really fun showing you around.
If you'd like more information on any of our other projects, please look at our Insta, Angel O'Donnell Designs, or our website, angelodonnell.com.
And for more information on the apartments here at One Crown Place, check out the video description below. But for now, we will see you a bit later. Take care.